fire engulfed the forest of Tirumala early on Tuesday, taking a toll on the rich flora and fauna of the region. Meanwhile, a factory in Hubli went up in flames too. Take a look at what transpired at both the places.
Location 1, Seshachalam Ranges, Tirumala. 1,000 hectares of forest burned down. A major forest fire in the Seshachalam Ranges burned down rich and rare fauna and flora in more than 1,000 hectares. Firefighters and forest staff toiled hard to bring the fire under control, even as a raging inferno spread to other parts of the forest. The fire was first spotted at the Kakula Konda near the TTD's sandalwood plantations in Tirumala, just 3 kilometers away from the temple. It was noticed in the early hours of Tuesday by the locals, who informed the TTD officials. However, the officials were ineffective during the initial hours as the fire was blazing deep inside the forest.
గవర్నమెంట్ లో ఒక్కొక్కరికి చెప్తున్నాను కదా 3000 ఎకరాలు ఒక ఫారెస్ట్ గార్డు చూడాలా ఏం చేయగలుగుతాడు ఇంత పెద్ద వాస్ట్ దీంట్లో ఎక్కడైతే ఆటోమేటిక్గా కంట్రోల్ వస్తుందో అక్కడ చేసుకోవాలి ఇది డీప్ ఇన్సైడ్ ఫారెస్ట్ విలేజెస్ దగ్గర అయితే మనం ఫైర్ బ్యారికేడ్స్ వేసి దాన్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయగలము ఇన్సైడ్ ఫారెస్ట్ అంటే న్యాచురల్ ఏడన్న బ్యారికేడ్ వస్తుంది న్యాచురల్ బ్యారికేడ్ అక్కడ పుటప్ అయిపోతుంది మా మానవ ప్రయత్నం అయితే చేస్తున్నాం మనకు వేరే మీరే ఊహించండి ఎందుకంటే హెలికాప్టర్లు లాంటివో ఇంకొకటి అలాంటివో మా దగ్గర లేవు.
In no time it spread over a vast area of the forest, razing to ground whatever came in its way. Sparks from the fire flew high into the air and fell almost 2 kilometers away from Kakula Konda, which was also later engulfed in flames. Eventually, the fire spread to Papanasanam stretch 2. Firefighting had become an uphill task as a thick smoke engulfed vast areas in and around the forest. Close to 50 fire tenders were on the mission to douse the fire.
మంట పడిపోయింది ఆర్పితే కళ 50 అడుగులు ఎత్తు వస్తా ఉన్నది మా వల్ల కాకుండా వస్తాను పరితో కొట్టే మా వాళ్ళంతా వచ్చినారు సార్.
Armed with live tree branches, the firefighters and forest staff cleared the dry leaves cover in front of the path of the fire in a bid to stop it from spreading. However, they were unable to stop the fire due to a shortage of fire tenders. The reason for the fire is unknown, but officials are speculating it to be the handiwork of redwood smugglers who are trying to divert the attention of the TTD officials. Location 2, Hubli. Aluminium factory caught in inferno. Hubli was also witness to a huge fire in an aluminium factory located in the second gate of industrial estate in Ravinagar. 3 fire tenders were rushed to the spot in order to douse the flame. The cause of this fire is unknown too. However, preliminary investigations reveal that a short circuit could have caused the fire. In both cases, no casualties have been reported so far. The News9 report.
BSR Chief Sri Ramalu resigned as the Bellary Rural MLA today. He tendered his resignation to Karnataka Assembly Speaker, who wished him the best for his future. Here's a report.
Will only resign from MLA post if BJP feels me as their candidate from Bellary. These words were spoken by BSR Congress Chief Sri Ramalu just a couple of days back, and looks like this threat has worked in his favor. Just days after the declaration, BSR Congress Chief Sri Ramalu resigned as the MLA from Bellary Rural Constituency. Sri Ramalu submitted his resignation to Speaker Kagodu Timmappa today. Following this move, all speculations can be put to rest. Sri Ramalu will most likely contest Lok Sabha polls on BJP ticket from Bellary, though he avoided speaking directly about it. To avoid further questions, he also stated that if he doesn't get a BJP ticket, he will tour all the 28 constituencies in Karnataka, campaigning for other BJP candidates.
ಇಂದು ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಶಾಸಕ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ದೇಶ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ ದೇಶ ಸರಿಯಾದಂಥ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ದೇಶಭಕ್ತ ಈ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಶಾಸಕ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇವತ್ತು ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರು ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾನು ಶಾಸಕ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
Meanwhile, it's being claimed that no one has pressurized Sriramalu to tender his resignation. Speaker Kagodu Timmappa stated that Sriramalu has only resigned keeping his future in mind. The return of Sriramalu into the saffron fold owes to BJP leaders in the state. BJP leaders, including Prahlad Joshi and Jagdish Shettar, had impressed upon the central leadership that Sriramalu held considerable clout over the Valmiki community. They had stated his re-entry would be electorally advantageous for the party, not only in Bellary but also Gadag, Raichur, Koppal and Chitradurga. Meanwhile, Sriramalu too had assured the BJP top brass that he would help them win in 5 districts. Well, it's not official that Sriramalu will contest from Bellary constituency as of now. But if one reads between the lines, then we sure know what's going to unfold in the coming days. Vinay for News9, Bellary.
And well, a man in Mysore impersonating as an anti-corruption crusader was arrested by the police for extortion. The fraudster's luck ran out after one of his victims complained to the police.
Hanif masqueraded as an official from the Human Rights and Anti-Corruption Forum, a fictitious organization set up by him to fool the people of Mysore. Hanif even had the organization logo printed on his car. He used to target gullible people and later extort money from them by threatening them with consequences if they did not pay up. This fraudster's luck ran out after one of his victims, Lakshman, complained to the police. Hanif approached him saying that he was selling his mineral water without the ISI tag and so he will have to face the consequences. Lakshman was running a bottling plant at Haladakare and was called Rajaram Enterprises.
ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವನು ಅಂಥ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಗೊತ್ತು. ನಾವು ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ದುಡ್ಡು, ನಾವು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಉಪ್ಸಿತೀನಿ, ಕೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Hanif asked Lakshman to pay him rupees 1 lakh to avoid being pulled up by the department. Sensing something not right, Lakshman complained to the police. Hanif came to Lakshman's shop and threatened him. This was captured in the CCTV camera placed at the shop. The police arrested Hanif, acting on the complaint. The police have also seized the car that Hanif used in his exploits and are examining the evidence on the CCTV camera. Ram, News9, Mysore.
Well, a Hyderabad-based techie is claiming that he was able to locate the missing airliner. Though he was debunked regarding his find, many people across the world are trying to locate the plane from a satellite image. 26 nations have committed their resources in searching for the missing Malaysian airline. However, closer home, a techie from Hyderabad claims that he was able to locate the plane. The techie said he was able to locate a large plane flying low near the Andaman Islands on March 8th. The techie has been identified as Anup Madhav, an IT analyst. Anup stumbled on the picture of the large aircraft when he was looking through the images taken by Digital Globe satellite QBO2. The techie stumbled upon the image which was taken on the date when the airplane is believed to have disappeared from radars. Anup Madhav is not alone in this search. Across the world, thousands of people have been searching for the missing plane. Through crowdsourcing, many are trying to trace the missing plane.
I believe it is of the flight that is MH370. I have my reasons for believing that it's the flight mainly because I found that flight in the area of Maya Bandar, which is a region in our Andaman Nicobar Islands, and that flight that I found in that image was flying really low. It's an image from the 8th of March, and usually in that area you do not find civilian flights flying at such a low altitude, and there's no airport nearby to assume that it was either taking off or landing at that airport. So what I believe is that this is not a training flight, this is not a military flight, because the color, from the color you can make out that it is not even a naval or army or air force flight. So I believe that at that point of time, this flight was passing by that area and the satellite had captured that image. The same image I had put in my report, and I have given my analysis. What I thought was, why is the flight flying so low? First reason, to avoid primary radar, tracking by primary radar, so that radars around the area, if it flies below 5,000 feet, they cannot detect the flight. And this flight is flying really low. In the image, you can see that clearly. So that is why I believe that this could be the flight that was passing through that area, the MH370.
However, Anoop's discovery didn't last for long, as experts debunked it, saying that he was relying on old data and that the plane cannot be the missing airliner. In Taiwan, a university student has claimed that he has detected the missing airlines from satellite images. Meanwhile, sources close to the investigation team are hinting that the plane would have flown into southern Indian Ocean. The view is based on the lack of any evidence from countries along the northern corridor that the plane entered their airspace, and the failure to find any trace of wreckage in searches in the upper part of the southern corridor. It's been 11 days since MH370 has gone missing, and still there has only been speculation regarding to what happened to the 239 passengers aboard the plane. A News9 report. If you are looking for help in getting blood in dire circumstances, fret not. A website will be at your service round the clock, giving you all the required information. Here's a report.
Next time when you or your friends are in dire need of blood, all you need to do is log on to this website, www.redblood.in. You will get plenty of information regarding blood donation, donors, blood groups, etc. All your queries will be answered at the click of a button. This website is the brainchild of a Bengaluru youth, Praveen, a software engineer by profession. Till now, thousands of people have made use of this website.
Is a website where you can get the database in the sense, for example, nowadays people are looking for blood database. Even if they go for blood bank, they're not getting the database. What we have done is we have created a website called redblood.in. Okay, that is www.redblood.in, wherein just by clicks you can get thousands of database. For example, you are looking for blood in Vidyaranipura, you can get that. If you are looking for blood in Malleshwaram, you can get the database. No need of going all the way to blood bank and ask them, or else call them and take the database. Instead of that, what you can do is you can see the website, call the particular person where you'll be having the phone numbers in the website, call them and take the blood. Call them and you can ask them to come all the way to blood bank and provide the blood. Right now we are doing for all over India. Now, later on we are planning for all over the world.
As many as 7,000 people have registered their names on the website. The team Red Blood has volunteers across the world.
ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅಂದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ಇದಂತಾರೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎವ್ರಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಬದಲು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತಲ್ವ. ಮೆನ್ ಟು ಮೆನ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಬ್ಲಡ್ಡು, ನಿಮ್ದು ಯಾವ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದ್ರ ಬದಲು ನಿಮ್ದು A ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, ನಿಮ್ದು B ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕು, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ತಗೊಬೋದಲ್ವಾ.
So what are you waiting for? Log on to the website, register your name and spread the message. Pemmaya Malayanda, News9, Bengaluru.
Well, that's it at this edition of the Bulletin. On the other side is an entertainment special, hot and spicy. Stay tuned.
Lost in 1/10 of the world's surface.
Very difficult. Whatever, we never give up. We try to search.
Mystery of Flight